Welcome back to the my March final update video. This is all the albums I've collected in March so far. There's quite a few, so I'm not gonna spend too long talking about any of it. I'll just show you what I got. So yeah, it's quite a few. Okay, so we're starting off with quite a classic album. This is Annihilator Alice in Hell. Obviously, Annihilator's first album. This is a reissue that was released on Music on Vinyl. Quality is excellent. Been looking for this for years at a good price. The OGs are pretty dear, as you know yourself from the old school trash stuff. But yeah, good start. Annihilator, Alice in Hell. Next up we have Mirror. This is Pyramid of Terror. This is Mirror's second album as far as I'm aware. This is a good old school traditional heavy metal. If you haven't checked them out, definitely worth a look. Mirror, good band. Up next we have a bit of death metal. This is Massacred. This is by Cam Lee. As you know, Cam Lee, the lead singer of Massacre. So this is a four-track EP. 4 songs on it. I believe they're all they could be old school Massacre demos, re-recorded and that. So yeah, it's more of a collector's thing than anything else. But yeah, it's nice to get that. I didn't even know it existed. But yeah, and new stuff from Massacre coming, I think April or something like that. Okay, next up we have second album by Sons of Apollo, prog metal band Sons of Apollo. Mike Portnoy, Derek Sheridan, Jeff Scott Soto, all those sort of guys. So this is their second album, another great album by a great band, really good stuff. If you're into them, check them out. Next up, a bit of old school trash as well. This is Sacred Rights Surf Nicaragua EP, which includes the cover from War Pigs and obviously the classic track Surf Nicaragua itself. This is great. These reissues are great. They're a great way of collectors like myself, old school metalers like myself, to pick up albums that are OG that are too dear to buy. So yeah, it was nice to get Surf Nick. And okay, next up, moving along quickly, we have Satan. Old school new wave of British heavy metal band Satan. This is Cruel Magic. I think this is their most recent album. This is a cracking album. Some great tunes on it, great vocals, great riffs, great everything. Okay, moving swiftly along, we have a live album. This is Opeth, Garden of the Titans. So this is a double Opeth album that was recorded at Red Rocks. Mostly it's a new Opeth stuff. I'm looking through the track list and stuff from Sorcerers and that sort of thing, but there is a couple of old classic on it, like the Ghost of Perdition and Deliverance and a few others. Very good, brilliant quality, great quality live album. So yeah, that was cheap, so that was worth picking up. Next up we have Walls of Blood. Now if anybody doesn't know this is an album project put together by Glenn Drover. Glenn Drover played with Megadeth for a while, and he's also played with King Diamond. I think he's a Canadian guitar player, brilliant guitar player. This is a great album. This features a lot of guest appearances. Todd Latour is on it, Chuck Billy's on it. There's some great artists on it. So yeah, 10-track, excellent. It's really good trash and a bit of everything. There's a bit of power metal, there's a bit of thrash metal, there's a bit of a whole lot. Okay, next up we have just trying to get comfy here. 2 albums by Ornogan, the German power metal band. Still waiting for their new album, Final Days to come, from Amazon. Pre-ordered it, but I'm still waiting. I don't know. What's the point of pre-ordering stuff on Amazon? You can't get it. So anyway, enough whinging. So this is Ornogan Veil. This is Veil. Veil is their first album, and it comes on a nice sort of yellow greenish vinyl. So that's good. Good album. Great album. Great debut. Get it out yet. And then from 2017 we have the fantastic Goodman. Brilliant. Great album. This also comes on a nice red vinyl, and it's a great album. I'm sure you've heard it. It's a great album. Next up, this was a new one for me now. I just came across this on Amazon. Just said I'd stab it. Like buying the odd weird thing now and again. Not weird, but stuff I don't know. So this is Black Majesty. I don't know if you know them. It's quite good album. This is power metal, and these guys are from Australia, and it is yeah, it's a good album. It's a good album. It's definitely worth listening to. Black Majesty, Children of the Abyss. I like it. Next up is one of Annette Olsen's Nightwish albums. This is Imaginarium. It's a double album. Brilliant quality, brilliant album. Annette's vocals are fantastic on this, for all she's on it. I think Marco is in it a lot, who's going to be missed in Nightwish. Yeah, so good album too. Still moving along. Okay, there's more death metal, and we have Death Human. what is there to say? It's death, it's human, it's Sean Reiner on drums, and it's just fantastic. So yeah, Death Human, brilliant album. Next up, my favourite Carcass album. This is Carcass Heartwork. It's another album I've been waiting to get for a long time. Thanks to reissues, we're getting them again. So this goes without saying, it's just a classic album. It's brilliant. So yeah. Okay, next up we have Children of Bodom. This is Hexed. This is the final Children of Bodom album, I believe. Well, I believe it is the final Children of Bodom album. So yeah, this is it's a good album. It's good. There's some great tracks on it, and then there's some I'm not sure where they came from tracks, but there you go. But yeah, definitely worth a listen. Nice to have it. The last Children of Bodom album and Hexed. Yeah, that's good. Next up, this is Theracracy. These are a new band to me. I know quite a while of a few albums, so just caught a few videos on YouTube of the title track Ghost Ship and Call to Arms, and really like this band. I just bought Mirror of Souls yesterday on vinyl as well. So this is a Ghost Ship. I think this is their latest album, we'll call it. Very good, kind of progressive power metal, just a bit of blend of everything, and vocalist Matt Smith. He's a fantastic singer. These are definitely worth checking out if you like your stuff melodic and well put together. It's really good album. Up next we have the very classic Therion. This is Leviathan. This is Therion's new album, and this is another cracking album by Therion. What can you say about Therion? It's just a super band, super stuff. So I really love that album. That's really good. Next up, we're going back to America. I haven't actually opened this yet, but I have heard it numerous times. This is The Revenant King by Visigoth. This is Visigoth's first album. I do have their second album, which I can't remember the name of. Fuck. But yeah, it's a cracking album, and this is a great album too. These are a good band. This is the new wave of traditional heavy metal guys, and these are from Utah, and it's a great album. That is definitely worth checking out. Okay, moving swiftly along, we're already there. We've got from the vault some Metal Church. What can you say about Metal Church? Been around since I've been around, and they're an amazing band. Mike Howie vocals, brilliant. So this album is there's some new studio tracks, there's B-sides, there's a couple of cover versions of a few dodgy, weird looking songs. Black Betty by Ram Jam, and there's also how do I say it? There's 2015 versions of Badlands on it, and there's also a version of Fake Healer with Todd LaTorre from Queensryche, who was turning up a lot in my vinyl for some reason, and he's not finished yet, because here we go, there's Todd LaTorre now with Queensryche, and this is The Verdict. So yeah, another great album by Queensryche, great band, super band. I'm trying to put this vinyl here so it won't fall. Up next we have another classic album. We have Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys. This is part 1, this is a reissue. Quality on this is absolutely fantastic. It's Sanctuary Records reissue. I do have part 2 on the way. It hasn't just arrived yet, so that'll probably be featured in the April video. But yeah, what can you say? This is just awesome. I love this album. This is what I grew up on when I was 14 or 15. That was out, and that was just amazing. Love it. And Keeper, it won't sit up for me, so I'm going to put him on there. Lower. Next up, we have a bit of old school Creator. So I hope you can see the stuff with this shiny thing. So this is Under the Guillotine. This is not the box set, obviously, with all the old Noise albums on it, but this is sort of the best of Noise from Creator, the best of stuff from Noise. The time there were Noise records, it's great. If you love old school Creator, this is great. And two albums, as I said. It also comes in a kind of red grey splatter, which is pretty cool. Great album. It just brings back so many memories listening to the old school, like Terrible Certainty, Endless Pain, Flag of Hate, Betrayer, Toxic Trace. Some cracking tunes on that. That's a really good compilation. Next up we have the second album by Swedish metalers Entombed. This is Clandestine. Just listened to this yesterday. It's a super album. I think this is the only Entombed album that LG, RIP, LG didn't sing on. But yeah, it's a great album. Great band. Next up is something new. This was just released, I think, about 2 weeks ago, maybe less. This is by a Danish death metal band. This is Beast. I don't know, you tell me. But this is Necrosapiens. I think they have another 1 or 2 albums out before this. I'll have to check them out. But this is awesome. This is just a great album. Some great tracks on this. There's a few videos on YouTube, so you can just check them out if you don't know. Beast, you tell me. Great album, great album. Right, coming to an end, you'll be glad to hear. I picked up a 10-inch on Hot Records from Germany. This is a 10-inch of what's its face? Epica. I'm just having a look at Epica, the Beyond the Matrix song. This is a kind of a 10-inch remix with Metropole Orchestra. It's kind of jazz, orchestra, bit of everything. It's Epica, it's brilliant. And last but not least, we have another super album by British band Boltro. This is Realms of Chaos, and this is fucking Boltro, man. What more do you want me to say? This is fucking awesome. And yeah, a lot of Boltro albums have been reissued, so it's another good way to get them. So yeah, hopefully we'll pick up Warmaster and the rest that we need for the collection. So that's it. That was 26 vinyls, believe it or not. So yeah, so if there's anything you like in the video, or you want to leave me a comment about anything, just yeah, the record collection is just starting to get a bit crazy, but which is good because we all love vinyl. So yeah, if there's any recommendations of any bands that I haven't mentioned at all in any of my videos, just let me know, because I'm always looking for new bands. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll leave it at that. It's probably a long enough video. Thanks for joining me, and keep rocking, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, mate. Thanks, bye.